Well?
What is Borberad?
A great mystery. We can achieve much more than we think. The spirit with anyone who Borberad's...
See you.
Maxima. I have never had a role model that shone like Calandra.
You're Segal. Chiron! Finally I get to meet you. Calandra has spoken much of you.
She says that you call yourself our father, and that you'll help me.
I sired her. I have instructed her since she appeared here. I taught her the Master's word and the power of her gift. I believed in her when she was alone. I made the girl a leader, and she accepted me as a father. I know I cannot ask this favor of you. I have to earn it myself. But I can hope, because I believe in you and in what you are destined to become.
You want to be my father.
I know the other whom you call father, a man with a soft heart and little faith in goodness. That made him a liar and traitor. To you, to Azrael, and to me too.
Azrael has captured him. Maybe he's here.
Her hatred runs deep. She is having him tortured. Where exactly, I don't know.
You want my favor? Then find him.
You want to save him? At all costs?
Ask of me what you want.
All right. I'll help. We can talk about the price later.
Tell me about the seals, Segal.
Do you see the seals behind me? Zul'Garoth's power is held within them through Azrael's contract with him. Each seal represents a gift. 3 are here, and another 3 lie beyond the guard.
And Azrael guards the last one herself, I know. But how do I break the seals?
You need the keystones. Green gems that fit the seals.
Which are probably not just lying around.
They are protected by puzzles, traps, and demons. And they themselves test to see if you are worthy. You have to understand the powers that they offer you by overcoming what you have not yet become. Azrael wants to use the seals to exercise control over body and soul of the last awakened. But the seals are not without will. They contain deep mysteries of our faith. They are subject to whoever breaks them. They shape the first paladin's power according to that person's will. That is why every seal will ask you a question.
And the answer is inscribed in this catechism.
As a sign for the faithful who read it, it is Calandra's wish that you endow the sacraments of our new church. So choose wisely which sacraments the church needs and which not. The spirit of the seal will help you. It will show you spirits from your own mind, who will give you more insight into advantages and disadvantages.
And in the meantime, you'll find a way to free my father.
You can count on me, and if you need any further advice, I'd be happy to help.
What function do these seals have again? And how do I break them?
You need the keystones. Green gems that fit the seals. They are protected by puzzles, traps, and demons. And they themselves test to see if you are worthy. You have to understand the powers that they offer you by overcoming what you have not yet become. Azaril wants to use the... They are... It is... The...
What about the keystone to the left seal?
The seal deals with marriage in Borboradianism.
What do I have to do to get to the keystone? Get married?
A door in the arcade leads you to the Room of Gathering. There you will find a stone pillar, which will present you with a puzzle about this issue.
And where are the deadly traps you mentioned?
Just try not to fail.
Where's the keystone to the middle seal?
The Seal of Ordination. A door in the arcade leads you to the monastery's laboratory. Now there you will find everything you need.
Alchemy and ordination? How do they fit together?
Ziran, who once led the church, was obsessed with gold. He claimed he could produce it himself. Under Ziran, only those intelligent enough to crack his alchemical formula received high offices. That's what he always claimed, at any rate.
They say that Ziran sold orders and offices to the highest bidder, and that's why he was able to collect so much gold.
The solution was, of course, given in secret. The rest you can imagine. The puzzle in the laboratory is probably Azaril's comment on that.
The villainess has a sense of humor. That really is new. How do I get the keystone to the right seal?
The baptism seal. If you want to find the keystone, examine the fountain with the 2 blood spouts. They want you to baptize them.
With the blood from the fountains?
I'm sure there is enough blood on your hands for a baptism.
You're trying to be funny.
Touch the statue's foreheads, and be ready for anything.
You broke the seal. Very well, Awakened. Decide for the new Church of Wolverine. In other churches, it is customary to baptize newborn children in the name of parental deity. This sacrament can protect the child from demonic influences until it is old enough to make its own choices. But in the event of the child's death, its soul goes to that higher being. However, the Master teaches the overcoming of immaturity, and that a person's soul belongs only to himself. Should newborns be baptized in the Master's name? Should their souls in death really fall to the Master?
Cannot start teaching the child early enough. It must therefore be brought into the fellowship of the faithful quickly. A baptized child is more likely to be brought up as the Master would wish. That way, the virtues of freedom, spirit, and discipline become more deeply internalized, and great power is attained more quickly. As Borberadians, the child's parents will be dealing with demons. It will be difficult for them to protect the child from their influence. In his divinity, the Master will know how to protect the child. And if naught else, the soul will be better off with him than with the demons. That is why the new church needs the sacrament of baptism.
This sacrament is a verdict for immaturity. A true disciple of Wolverine decides for himself to whom he dedicates his soul. And as Wolverine, he should do so only if he is sure he does not have to keep this promise. The awakened should be the last ones to have to make this sacrifice without their consent. Moreover, if the child's parents are unable to protect its soul, they should not have brought it into the world. Our children do not need baptism. This sacrament is a verdict for immaturity. A true disciple of Wolverine decides for himself to whom he dedicates his soul. And as Wolverine, he should do so only if he is sure he does not have to keep this promise. The awakened should be the last ones to have to make this sacrifice without their consent. Moreover, if the child's parents are unable to protect its soul, they should not have brought it into the world. Our children do not need baptism.
I have made my decision. Newborns should be baptized. They can make the final decision later.
So be it. May the faithful follow the wisdom of your counsel.
What are you, Karen?
Looks like I have to rearrange the sentences correctly. Did that do it?